All right, welcome back to another review. This time we're going to be reviewing Leon Vynehall, Nothing is Still from 2018. This is an album that is down tempo. It's got ambient. It's almost like a classical crossover, although I think it's ambient. Um, Leon he labels the songs into chapters, 1 through 9, and some of the songs are put together. So like chapters 1 and 2 are song number 1, and it's a very relaxing album. If you like Brian Eno, any his Brian Eno's output is just decades long. So, I mean, if you've listened to all of Brian Eno's albums and you're looking for something new, look into this album. Nothing is Still by Leon Vynehall. It's pretty good. Um, they label it as electronic jazz, um, which I agree with the electronic. The jazz, maybe, yeah. I mean, you can hear some saxophone in certain songs throughout the album, and so if you like jazz, I mean, it's not the typical jazz not like Charlie Parker or more like Miles Davis, right? Um, his seminal album into the Blue or something like that. Well, I mean, his most famous, really relaxing jazz album. So yeah, I mean, it's nothing like what the jazz artists, the top of the like Charlie Parker, Miles Davis, and stuff like that. Nothing like that, but it's mainly like an ambient house album. Um, so yeah, so the first song, From the Sea, is a beautiful ambient song that just permeates throughout, and then it crossfades into It Looms, which is, you start hearing these beats, and it's kind of like these ambient beats, almost like a hi-hat beat, but nothing like to get you on the dance floor, more like something to make you fall asleep, and in a good way, right? I mean, the transition from the sea into It Looms, which is the transition from chapter 1 to 2, it's it's amazing. It like soothes your mind when you listen to it. The transition, right? Um, and then the second song, Movements, it has some jazz, like almost like some kind of jazz instrument. I don't know if it's like a saxophone or something, but I I don't like it very much. The second song, Movements. So that's chapter 3. Then there's a footnote. Footnote 3, Birds on the Tarmac, which is only a minute and 17 seconds, but it's a well spent minute and 17 seconds. It's, you hear these birds in the background, and then a tarmac like at an airport with people walking by, and it sounds very nice, just like a like an ambient track should be. um, then there's Julia, the next song, which well, the beginning of Julia, it's like a recorded. It's taken from a movie with a lady saying, they're coming to a party, and she says like, I came with this guy, but da 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 da. And anyway, it's okay. Drinking it in again, chapter 4, is a continuation of track number 1, although it's more complex, more different melodies, but the same melody that you hear in in the first song, it continues on drinking it in again on chapter 4, which is okay. I mean, then comes Trouble, and Trouble is parts 1, 2, and 3, and it's chapter 5. Um, part 1 of Trouble is beautiful. It's really nice. Chapter 2 and 3, those are, it just keeps on, the song keeps on evolving, and the melodies keep changing, but the first part of the song, part 1 on Trouble, is amazing. I mean, I could listen to it all the time. I've listened to this song, by the way. This album. I've listened to the album about maybe 5 or 6 times. I've honestly lost count. I've been listening to the album for 2 weeks now, and it's grown on me. I mean, at first it was really out there, but I kind of started enjoying it more, and the songs have kind of stuck in my mind. And there's no singing on this album, but that's normal. I mean, it's really nice. Envelopes, chapter 6. So that's the next song, which I honestly I don't know where Envelopes starts and where it ends. And where Trouble and Envelope, end and begin. It's kind of, it's all, to me, Envelopes really doesn't, it's not a highlight of the album. English Oak, the next one, chapter, let's see, 7. It's numerical, Roman numerals. English Oak is probably the most house-driven driven house beat driven, and it's pretty good, but I think it goes on for too long. Could be shorter. Then the last 2 songs, chapter 8 and chapter 9. First of all comes Ice Cream, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful ambient song. Let me paint a picture for you. Think about like sitting on top of a hill in the evening, like let's say Salisbury Hill, right? And you're looking out into the horizon, and you see the sun setting behind the mountains, and then slowly but surely the dusk comes in and makes the light dimmer, and eventually the light goes away. And that's Ice Cream for you. And then it kind of crossfades into the last song, which is It Breaks, which is only 2 minutes and 18 seconds. It's also an ambient song, but I mean, it's okay. But the highlight is for sure Ice Cream. I mean, that song is beautiful. So yeah, that's the gist of the album. If you like, down tempo, like Moby, not Moby like early Moby, but early like Moby Play, or then I think you'll like the album. If you like that kind of down tempo, chill out music, you know, after you listen to, let's say, some trance and some hard house, or um, you know, techno, minimal techno, or then you can go to sleep with this album. You know, just put it on and fall asleep nicely. Um, I would rate this album. I'll give it a out of 10. Uh, I'd give it a. I was thinking about 7.9, but let's give it a 8.1 rating out of 10. Because this album it grows on you. The more you hear it, the better you appreciate it. Leon Vynehall really, uh, he really put his heart out on this album, and you can really hear it in the music. Of course, I don't like all the songs, and you might like some songs that I like, and some that I don't like, and or vice versa, you know. But that's how it is. Uh, so if you like these reviews, please let me know. Give me a comment of what kind of albums you'd like me to review, and subscribe, and give me a big like if you like this album. Well, this video and this channel. Um, I'll be putting out more reviews, and my cat says hello. Maya, she's meowing. She wants me to open the doors, which I'm gonna open it for her so she can go eat or do whatever she wants. My 16-year-old cat, or actually 16. She's going on 17 years. So anyway, she's an old cat. Anyways, so yeah, if you like this review, please give it a thumbs up. The album art is amazing. It's black and white. It's a bridge with all this traffic going through onto the bridge. I was thinking maybe it's like San Francisco Bay Bridge, or maybe it's New York, a bridge in New York. It's more likely a bridge in New York, I'm thinking, maybe. But anyways, the artistic touch on it, the idea to put it out as black and white instead of color, is a good artistic choice. And the actual the picture itself is very, very deep, and it's very mesmerizing, you know, almost like dreamlike. So yeah, the album art is beautiful. The music is outstanding. Check it out yourself, and let me know what you think. And if you like this album, let me know down below, and tell me what songs you like. All right? So until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.